Honda might have been a bit late to the SUV game, but in 2003 when they launched the Honda Pilot, it pretty much took off and the competitors have been trying to catch up ever since. And now with the relaunched 2016 Honda Pilot, which you see behind me, I kind of think they still have a winner here. So the Honda Pilot's always been a bit of a winner. Its major fault was that it started to look really, really old and really boxy and everybody got kind of sick of it. So for this year, for 2016, they redesigned the whole thing inside and out. It looks a hell of a lot better. And while it has the same engine, the engine has been reworked. And though it is the same 3.5 liter V6, it has a little bit more power at 280 and a little bit more torque at 262. So as any Honda should, it feels really good when you drive. And that's probably one of the best points about the Pilot is that driving it is actually quite nice. It's a larger vehicle, which is also one of its selling points. You'll never be wanting for space in the back. It has 3 rows, it's large, all your gear, all the people you want to put, all the things can go in the car. But it still drives really well. It drives like a Honda. However, this particular model, which is a touring, so it's top of the line, it's got everything, all the bells and whistles, which also means it has a 9-speed transmission. This might be one of the worst transmissions. The reason it is because it's constantly searching. So you're on the highway and you want to pass somebody, so you put the throttle down and it has to figure out which gear it wants to downshift to, or it wants to get to 5th. It has to go down 4 gears to find it. That's a lot of gears and a lot of time. And if you don't want the 9-speed, don't get the touring, because the rest of the Honda Pilot lineup comes with the 6-speed, which is a hell of a lot better. It doesn't come with the paddle shifters though. You can play with the 9-speed with these at least. You can control it yourself if you get so annoyed with it. But other than that, I mean, driving the Honda Pilot is actually really nice. And like I said, so much space in the back. This particular model, the Touring, it has the captain's seat in the 2nd row. So you lose 1 seat, but if it's not a worry for you, it is actually quite a nice setup. And the back seat is, the 3rd row is functional, though for people my size or smaller, I would not recommend a larger individual sitting back there for a long period of time. Of course, if you fold that 3rd row down, you get a hell of a lot of trunk space. It's already quite a big trunk with the 3rd row up, but fold it down and you've got ample space for all kinds of stuff. The interior is all new, has been redesigned. I'm not a huge fan of the way their entertainment system works. I find it's a little bit laggy. It's not so intuitive, and there's no knobs. I just want a knob. Let me turn something for volume or tuning, and there's nothing. Though you do have buttons on the steering wheel, which you can fiddle around with. And then, of course, there's a transmission down here, which are buttons, and I'm not a huge fan of that either. However, some people might find it pretty cool. So everything here is push button for drive and park and reverse and all the things you would normally do with a shifter. If that floats your boat, then you'll like it. But all in all, Honda did a really good job with the redesign of the Honda Pilot. I really like the exterior. It looks so much better than it did. It's following in the footsteps of the rest of the Honda lineup. It's got the front grille that you'll recognize immediately. It's much more rounded now. It looks much more modern. So if it's the Honda Pilot that floats your boat, and this is the kind of vehicle that you want and need, you can come into the family with the LX at about $35,000. And for about $15,000 more, you can have this particular version. And remember that the Touring is the only one that comes with the 9-speed. Honda might have been a bit at that, and that's a Pilot, and it's super cool.